I'm 36 years old. I'm from Syria. I left Syria before 5 months ago. I'm here in Calais, France. I'm trying to cross to the UK. As a Syrian, I wouldn't like to leave my country. I spent 4.5 years in the war. I wouldn't never ever leave my country, but I have no choice. I already have a bad experience with the war because my wife infected by shrapnel in her arm before 2 years ago. So I have no choice. I should find solution. It's my responsibility to find solution to my children as a father, as a human being. And I think anyone as a human being, he will gonna do the same. He will gonna looking after a good future for his family.
واعبدوا ربكم وافعلوا الخير لعلكم.
أنا في الكويت بدون أي جنسية ولا إثبات ولا باسورد. جيت في الطريق طريق شاق وصعب إلى أن وصلت إلى فرنسا. أريد الذهاب إلى والدي، فعدة مرات أحاول ولكن الكنترول الفرنسي أو البريطاني يمنع ذلك. حاولت على الميناء على الباخرة، وحاولت عدة مرات على القطار، وفي بعض الأحيان أنا مسكوني في الكنترول بالفرنسي، وعند النزول من الشاحنة ضربوني الكنترول، ضربوني وخلوني في السيارة وبعدوني عن المكان هذا بعيد، إلى أن استغرق عدة ساعات إلى أن جيت إلى الجنجل.
Well, a lot of people, the reason they come to Calais is because they have connections with the UK in one way or another. It's not just that they want to go and work and they think that the opportunities in the UK are better. Often they'll travel long distances in order to be reunited with family. But the legislation is so slow or inadequate to allow those family members to be reunited that the chances become very limited in terms of going there legally. It's very slow. Some people give up actually and just try the illegal route, which they feel is more successful. Everyone can see that there's a crisis. I think it's one of the biggest crises that has struck Europe since the Second World War in terms of migration. So it's a big problem, and I thought that it would be crazy not to become involved.
I'm here to help build or dismantle or to help anything that needs doing, ranging from building things to taking down things to giving people hugs, to show kindness, to anything that people need me to do, I can do. What I admire about these people is how kind they can be to us, how they want to share their stories. After having been dehumanized in the country, that's why they left the country. They left for their life, ran for their lives, and they have been treated really bad all the way across in Europe. And still, us as white people, they're still really, really kind to us, and they're very helpful to each other. They're very helpful to us. It's basic humanity, and it's good that they still carry that after being dehumanized.
جان ما با خطر بود به افغانستان. یعنی بسیار از طالبا و داعشا پیدا شده در اونجا. یعنی طالب که یک 20 سال میشه اونجا پیدا شده، که داعش هم یک 5 سال میشه پیدا شده. یعنی جان ما بسیار با خطر بود، با عذاب بودیم. یعنی برآمدیم آمدیم ایسو. میخواستیم انگلستان میرفتیم، نشد. یعنی 6 ماه میشه اینجا زندگی میکردیم، در اینجا ماندیم. حالا میخوایم که به فرانسه عزل کنیم. نمیمانه فرانسه را پلیس هایش نمیمانه که به خاطر وسط دیر شویم. اینجا در اتاق 16 نفر هستیم. جوانا، طبقه جوانا زیر سن هم است. طبقه 12 سال، 14 سال، 15 سال است. خود من 20 سال هستم. والا اینجا بسیار مشکلات است. یعنی 3 برادر بودیم. یک برادر ما طرف انگلستان تیر شد. یعنی 16 ساله بود. یک برادر ما اینجا هست، قطعی ما زندگی میکنه، 12 ساله است.
صعوبة أول شيء البرد والمطر يعني الصعوبة في الحياة، في اللبس والاستحمام، نعم، وصعوبة النوم. وهناك خيم صعب أن شخص ينام في خيمة وعلى هذا البرد والطقس البارد جدا.
The water here is undrinkable. We cannot use the water to drink. We should boiling the water before we drink it. There is no electricity. There's no any kind of heating. No wood, no fuel. It's disaster.
There is tons of donations coming in from all over Europe, from Ireland, from England, from Germany, from Holland, from Belgium. These donations are handed out here. They're given to the people. I don't know exactly how they get everything, but there's building materials coming in, there's food, there's medicine coming in, there's everything coming in to help these people. We built the Women and Children's Center. We built the vaccination center. We built a house for a family with 7 children, and we cleaned up the camp. We moved mountains. We reorganized the whole warehouse in one day with 50 people. I'm very proud of it because there was no charity involved. There was no organization involved. It was all people power. And it was just organized from people, nothing else. And we also raised 100,000 euro to bring as well.
Here we provide, priority is distribution. We're the only people distributing directly to women and children. We have 2 days a week of shopping type distribution, a free shop. We also do English lessons for women. Today is Saturday, it's beauty day, so the women come and get their nails done and their hair done and have a bit of normality in their lives. We also have the gynaecologist that comes on once a week to check the pregnant women, and cinema twice a week for the kids.
How would you describe the situation here, especially for women and children?
I mean, it's inhumane, it's terrible, it's filthy, it's dangerous. The women don't have anything, they don't have access to proper health services, they don't have access to education, the children are bored, they're living in caravans or shacks or tents, and now the French government is evicting the site, which is terrifying for these people that have already been traumatised by their own experiences in their own countries.
Who are you and where are you?
Hello, I'm from Kurdistan, Iraq.
What are you doing here?
I'm here for going to UK
Why do you want to go to UK?
because UK is good in Europe and a good country because English language and everyone going to there because working there. And my friends are a little family there in UK.
How's your life in the camp here? How is it to live here?
It's bad life. It's not good. It's tent or jungle. It's like a prison, or like anything. What the life? It's not water, and it's good have a food, but not more. Have just food, rice or oil, or
Why are you here and not in Calais?
because Calais every time fighting and every time police, you know. Because there is be quiet, it's good, and everyone's here from Kurdistan, Calais, from Afghanistan or Pakistan or more.
How long have you been here?
3 months ago. 3 months, yeah.
Have you tried to get to England?
Yeah, tried 10 times.
How?
Going to lorries in Lone Black. Lorry going to the ship and going to UK, but controls problem. Every time going to second control or third control, come control police. No way to England. No chance, dragging. If I have a £3,000 or 4 going to UK by lorries or train in Calais, but now trains maybe it's finished, just lorries.
Why?
Because many people going to the train in Calais, because police control is problem now.
Wir sind die Volksküche aus München. Was wir hier hauptsächlich gemacht haben, sind Infrastruktur, sprich Wege gebaut, Spülstraßen angeboten, Waschstraßen, dass die Leute ihre Sachen waschen können, ihr Geschirr waschen können, und haben mit den Flüchtlingen auch ganz viel beim Zeltbau geholfen, Planen, Abspannen, solche Geschichten. Die eigentliche Hilfe können wir hier nicht leisten. Das wäre Zugang nach Großbritannien oder globale Gerechtigkeit, dass man überhaupt nicht erst flüchten muss. Das heißt, was wir hier eigentlich machen, ist so ein bisschen Tropfen auf dem heißen Stein. Wir versuchen, die Situation von ganz schlecht ein bisschen besser zu machen. Also es ist irgendwie das, was wir gerade leisten können, aber es ist bei weitem nicht das, was man eigentlich den Menschen gerne geben würde, nämlich ein Ankommen und nicht ein bisschen besseres Zwischenlager.
What is it that you're doing right now here?
We're making hamburgers, actually. I mean, deliberately not using the kitchen because they have their own clients. Part of the camp does not go and eat there, so we're cooking for the people of this side of the camp. I'm here now and then since August, 1 or 2 times a week. We do it because the first time we saw it, we were so shocked about the conditions. This is not a way of dealing with the border conflict. It's a border conflict between France and England, actually. It's a border issue. And with little help we could offer, so many people were very thankful and grateful, and that encourages us to keep supporting them, to have at least a decent meal and a decent pair of shoes. Yeah. There's this hope of getting to England, and the hope is really small at the moment. So most of them are nervous, and if you add it to the living conditions, then it means despair. I mean, they're tired, all of them. They're tired of being here for months.
Everything that they have already lived is already now this. So I think we just before saw somebody, a young man, you never thought that he would start crying, but he really started crying. I think this is men not used to cry, and then you know that how desperate they are and how bad their situation is. I think it's a situation that we would never think that we could be in, but they're in on top of everything that they already lived. So that's why I really feel that we should do something, at least offer a decent meal or listen to them or whatever we can do to help them at least a bit.
My name is Ahmed, and from Kurdistan, and we're here because we don't know why we're here. We go any other country, no good for us, and that's why we in this jungle, and there's no have any life in this jungle.
Why did you have to leave your home?
Because no good politicals in inside our Kurdistan, and big thieves in our cities. They don't care about us, they don't care about anybody. And outside our cities is ISIS still there and killing people. I have some personal problem in Kurdistan. I was a journalist and I was a writer. So 2 kind of people live here. 1, because hunger. 2, because I have personal problems. I have personal problems. If tomorrow my problem goes, goodbye, I'm going back. But this guy, he's still hungry, so he never go back. Here is a shitty place, but have food. So he don't go back.
There was 7 guys from Iran here. They had their mouths sewn with needle and thread, and they said, "Will you listen now?" with signs.
Our goal is to first of all is to stop demolishing the houses, and the other one is we need someone as a representative from the UN to come here and see all of these problems with his own eyes. That's all we want. Nobody cares about us. We have lived alone, in the jungle. Here is not a place for human beings. We are all human beings. We are looking for peace.
The reason why they do it is because they have no voice. And the reason why they did that is because they're on hunger strike. And if the governments don't listen, they will stop drinking water also.
one of the most disturbing things is seeing or hearing about the amount of police brutality against individuals within the camp, migrants who have been who've come into this cabin, showing us horrible injuries that they've suffered as a consequence of police brutality. So we're trying to put attention on this, and I think everyone needs to know about this particular aspect of the French reaction to migrants being here.
كنت أنا خارج أكلم عائلتي في الموبايل، وعندما وأتيت الشرطة الفرنسية ومعها الغاز ومعها العصا الدونكي، وضربون على رأسي وعلى يدي. نعم، والآن سقطت أرضا والدم منها، وأنا رحت مستشفى ورجعت الجيم.
The police now here in this side is now for Dschungel. Is after where's go? Is everybody where is staying? Where is staying? Everybody where is going? After finish Dschungel finish, where is going these people? Maybe staying in France or go back in Germany. Maybe, but I am no problem for me. Dschungel finish or not finish, no problem for me. I go in England maybe 2 weeks after, inshallah.
My name is Burhan from Afghanistan, and so first I will try to come to Iran, after Iran come to Turkey, Istanbul, after that in Bulgaria jungle. In 3 days we'll be walking in mountain, some so dangerous, no eating, no drinking, just coming in Bulgaria to Serbia to us to Germany now in Calais. Inshallah we'll be trying to go to UK last stop. Every night refugee will try to go to the UK. So, but refugee police will decide that go to jungle, go jungle. Now police will finish the jungle. So refugee will how can we go to now there? This is so. Police will decide go take asylum in France. But many refugee don't want to take asylum in here first time. Because I don't have any friend, any family in France. So how can we live in France? I have a lot of family in UK, my uncle, my aunt, a lot of family. And so I want to go UK because it's so better for me. I have family, I have more friends, more people.
I would tell the government 2 things. One is look after the refugees, and 2, make sure that the refugees do not need to come here. The refugees do not need to come here when we stop bombing in Syria, in Afghanistan, in all the places. In October there was a young guy that said to me, if you get out of our country, we don't have to be in your country. That's what I would say to the governments. I would also say to the governments, listen to the refugees.